Jerome Bruner, theorist of education, lived from 1915 to 2016. Scaffolding. The less able a child is to do a task, the more scaffolding or support an adult must give. As the child can do more and more, the adult helps less and less. When the child can do the job alone, the adult takes away the scaffold no longer needed. Imagine building a new building. When the construction workers need to go higher, they use a scaffold for support. When the scaffold is no longer needed and the building is built, the scaffold is taken away. This is just the same as teaching a child. Lev Vygotsky had almost the same approach called zone of proximal development, which means that they need support from outside influence like adults and teachers to help them learn. Another one of his theories was called modes of representation. It has 3 stages, which include inactive, iconic, and symbolic. Each stage represents a learning curve for the child. The first stage, inactive, is also called the concrete stage. It's the hands-on experience for the child, like when they need their hands to be touching something. For this example, I'm going to use a teacher teaching a child how to count coins. The teacher might give the children dimes, nickels, or pennies to teach them that this 1 penny is worth 1 cent. This 1 dime is worth 10 cents, and so on and so forth. Iconic, the pictorial stage, is the visual aid where they use graphs, shapes, diagrams, pictures, whatever the child needs to imagine it inside their head. For this, I'm going to use a graph. If we're going off of the corn example, a thing would be how many pennies equal a nickel, how many nickels equal a dime, and so on and so forth until you reach $1. In this example, you can see that this table represents that 5 pennies equals 1 nickel. 2 nickels equals a dime, and 2 dimes is close to 25 cents, but it is not 25 cents. But 4 quarters does equal $1, so a child can now see the difference between a penny and a nickel. The symbolic stage is the abstract stage. This is where information is stored in the form of a code or symbol, such as language. So when the child is now holding the penny or nickel, they can connect the word nickel or penny to the actual object. When they're holding the penny, they now understand that one of the pennies is 1/100th of $1, and 1 nickel is 1/25th of $1, and so on and so forth. Thank you for watching my presentation on Jerome Bruner.